Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Hope you all having a good one. We're having another beautiful day here. Another carbon copy of the last several days, I guess. It has been just gorgeous. Nice and cool in the morning. We were down about, I think, 48, I think. And it's probably still a little chilly out there now, but it's supposed to warm up to about mid 80s. So, a nice fall day. Let's see who we got hanging out with us here. Lonnie's here. Good morning. Darren Birds, good morning. Happy Friday to you. Landis, good morning. Monroe Cook is here. Happy Friday to you, Monroe. David Davis is here. Good morning. Mr. Galt's in the house. TGI and F to you, sir. Big George in the house. Hello, George. Gary Hammett, good morning. Let's see who else we got. Ray Jones, good morning. Kenneth's here, good morning. Appreciate the thumbs up. Got a few of them going over there. You know how it is. Some of them just don't get with the program here. Kevin L's in the house. Good morning. My favorite solar man. How you doing, Ryan? Lou Thomas in the house. Good morning. And Dan's with us this morning. How you doing, Dan? Troy Pritchard says good morning. Appreciate the thumbs up. Jim Senecola's here. Good morning, Jim. Hope you're doing well. George wants to know, what is Jack doing? Well, he's not doing much anything right now. He's right here at my feet, just like he always is. Or most of the time he is, anyway. He had bark a while ago. There was somebody out walking, exercising, of all things, down his street. And he just didn't like that. So he was barking at him out the window. But if he and I were sitting out in the yard and somebody come and walk down the street, he wouldn't get up and move a muscle. He'd just sit there and look at him. But when he's in the house, he thinks he can, hey, get off my street. So I don't know what he's saying, but he's usually pretty noisy. Don't have much to talk about today. I will tell you about my little adventures at the grocery store the other day. I went Wednesday to Publix, and I normally go. I have a Publix right down the road from me. There's like a strip mall. I think it's probably right at a mile, probably less than a mile, 8/10 of a mile, something like that. Not very far. It's right, all that stuff is right there. A bunch of restaurants, where the gas station that I get gas at, UPS store, pharmacy, all that's right there within a mile of me. But there's also, I still call it the new Publix, but it's probably been there a couple of years now. But it's a little bit farther down the road, probably another 3 or 4 miles. And, it's a newer building, looks really nice. And I thought, I probably need to go down there, just to check it out. So this past Wednesday, I went down there, and it is a lot different than my other Publix. You'd think I kind of figured I'd walk in, and how you go in some Home Depots or Lowe's or something, and you get used to going in one, and the lumber department's to the right, and then all of a sudden you go in another one, and it's like they've taken that whole store layout and flipped it, mirrored it, so now the lumber's on the left, but that's usually it. So I kind of expected, when I walked in, I thought that's what I was going to see. It's like, this is probably going to be flip flop from the one down the road. But no, it was laid out way, way different. I had to go up and down pretty much every aisle because I didn't know where anything was. Still didn't find some things. But I picked up a, cart full of stuff and get ready to check out, and I go up to the front, and there's, I don't know how many, probably 8 or 10 checkout things. Of course, only one person was working in one of them. And there was this great big old guy that was in line. He was in line in front. I bet he had $1,000 worth of groceries. I mean, he had that buggy slap full, and he had like steaks and all the high dollar stuff in there. But I got in line. I looked around. I didn't see anybody else at any of the other checkouts, so I got in line behind him. Was patiently waiting, and I'd only been standing there a minute or two, and this little old lady that works there, she says, "Sir, I can get you down here." So I start wheeling my cart down to another thing, and then I realized that she's going to check me out at the 10 items or less thing. And I thought, oh, this is going to be trouble here. Not from her, because she knew I had a buggy full of stuff. But as I went over there, I said, "Now I said, I have a whole lot more than 10 items in here." So I says, you know, "This isn't going to look good when somebody else comes up here with just a few things in their hand." So anyway, sure enough, I start putting this stuff on the thing, and here comes this little woman with probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 things in her hands, and I could see I could see her looking at me, looking down at my cart, doing a mental count of how many items she's seeing in my cart. And finally, I just looked there. I said, "Look," I said, "this lady right here," and I'm pointing to the cashier. I said, "She's trying to get me in trouble." I said, "I told her," I said, "I have way more than 10 items." I says, "But she called me down here." I says, "I did not come down here and try to get in this line. I was told to come down here in this line." And of course, then the lady kind of smiled and said, "Yeah, I wasn't thinking anything." I said, "Well, I don't know. You had that look like you, like I would have been giving you if you were doing this." So, but anyway, yeah, that was kind of stressful to, try to check out with a whole buggy full of stuff in the 10 items or less line. So I don't know if I want to go back down there again or not. I may just keep going to my regular old Publix. I don't know. But anyhow, let's see. I'm missing some comments here. George says, "Yep, good companion, hanging with his best." Yeah, he don't go very far. He don't go very far at all. And it's funny because here lately, a lot of times we'll go outside, and sometimes he grabs this little squirrely dude, and sometimes he gets his chewy toy or whatever, and he takes it out there with him. He'll go find him a good spot in the sun. He'll sit down. Well, a lot of times I'm going out there, but I'm just going out there for a minute to go get the mail or do this. And, I might have something I need to come on back in here and finish doing. And I'm like, well, he's not going to go anywhere. I'll just leave him out here. So I'll come on back in the house and, do whatever I was going to do on the 3D printer or whatever. But I always just kind of push the door too. I don't latch it. And if I'm gone too long and he don't hear, if he don't hear me rattling around in the garage, and it gets quiet, he'll get up and come look for me, because he'll come in, use his head, push the door open, and then start walking through the house to find out where I'm at, make sure I hadn't snuck off somewhere. But he's a good boy. He always wants to be right here with me. Let's see here. Mr. Ballard says, heading into town to pick up the mother-in-law. Good old Joey B is on his way to our town So I'm sure traffic will be all messed up. Okay. Yeah. Yep. No doubt it will be. Clyde's in the house. Good morning, Clyde. Sean's here. Good morning, Sean. Lowe's and Home Depot played out almost the same here. Yeah. Or laid out. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes the, uh, even competing stores will be laid out kind of the same way. Now mine, the ones that I go to, if I go to Lowe's, if you're standing, facing the front of the store and over to the right, that end will be where the little contractor thing is. And when you go in that end, that's where all the lumber is. But if you go to Home Depot, it's just the opposite. If you're standing at the front of the store, it's all the way to the left is the contractor spot, and all the lumber's on that end. So, but I have been to other Lowe's and other Home Depots, and they're laid out the opposite of, the one I'm used to going in. It's not really a big deal if they're laid out just the opposite, because I mean you still know, like, okay, the lumber and plumbing and hardware and electrical and all that stuff, they're kind of all in the same order that they would be, except they flip them the other way. Uh, so it's still not hard to find stuff, but I hate when, uh, like my Publix down there, I have gone down there and they do some stupid stuff. It's like every Okay, now looks like I'm back. I don't know what happened there. That's odd. Looks like I am back. Yeah, Troy said I froze. Yeah, my screen, the StreamYard screen just went black. Like I clicked myself out of the stream or something. I don't know what the deal was with that. But anyway, we're back. We'll see if it holds up here. Let's see. Jesse's here. Good morning, Jesse. Wilson's here. Good morning. Appreciate the thumbs up. Still got a few slackers over there. Dadgummit, man. What's wrong with you guys? David says, what's the agenda for tomorrow night's show? I'll be posting the thumbnail. I'm having a special guest tomorrow night. Going to be interviewing a special guest tomorrow. So tune in to see what that's all about. Larry says, about 2 more weeks and I can go vote all red. Yeah. I hope a lot of people do. I just don't see how anybody in their right mind with 2 brain cells to rub together could vote the other way with all the stuff that's going on. But some people, no matter what, they want to vote for some little specific thing that's not really important to the country as a whole, but just important to them. And that's stupid. You gotta try to vote for what's going to be good for the country, because look what happened last time. That's all I can say. Let's see. Class just lumbers to the left here, just past the tools. Okay, I said I was froze up. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I'll be having a special guest tomorrow night, so I'm pretty happy about that because that means I won't have to do a lot of talking. Hopefully, hopefully I can just ask you questions and sit back and let them talk. So probably need to. And of course, there's not even anybody in here that qualifies as this, but probably need to do another ladies' night again. Hadn't done one of those in a while, and you know, be interested to hear from some more ladies that are CNCers. And I know there's plenty of them out there. I see them all the time on the dadgum Facebook groups. But every time I start talking about having a guest on or inviting somebody that's female to come on, it's like they don't want to come on, I guess. I don't know. Shy or something. But anyway, we'll try to maybe put the bug out and see if we can get anybody interested in that again. What's on the menu for today for you guys? Anybody getting out in the shop and doing something? Ryan, let's get an update on those stores, buddy. Having a picture of them sitting on the trailer is one thing, but we're gonna see those. We're gonna see those installed by the end of the weekend. Let's see here. Larry says some people were raised Democrat will vote Democrat no matter who is running. Yeah, I know it. They always keep griping about the same things, but they keep voting for the same people. Then you'd think after 50 years they'd go, well, you know what? Let's try the other side this time. But no, so many of them just keep on doing the same thing over and over. Okay, Larry said he's going to glue up a cutting board. Lou said he's getting ready to mill some oak and hickory logs. Okay. Sounds good. All right. David said he's working on his box program, making it better. A lot of features have been added. Okay. Good deal. Yeah, I'm going to probably piddle around in the garage. I did get a little something done yesterday. I installed a few more of my little, I don't really know what you call them, my little gadgets and stuff that I'm doing for my camera mounts out there in the garage. I've got kind of sort of got two complete things done now, but I do need to change up some hardware. And I've looked around. I'm trying not to have to go anywhere or buy. I hate buying stuff on hardware on Amazon because you need like 2 bolts or something, and you always find like a pack of 25 or something. And I'm like, then it's just more stuff sitting around. So anyway, I need to try to go to my hardware store, I guess, and pick up a few little pieces of hardware to get that all looking the same, so it's not all kind of hodgepodge out there. Jim says he's going to make some mugs on his 3D printer with wood filament. Okay. Can't wait to see those. All right. Yeah. Ryan's going camping. Are you going camping or are you going glamping this weekend? I think he's one of those glampers who pulls that Fancy trailer he is. All right, next week on the doors. All right. Well, at least you got him. Got that road trip out of the way. So, and I guess they're from what I saw on the picture on the trailer, I guess they're the roll up kind. It looks like they're the kind that roll up real tight when you pull them up. Rob Schuster's in the house. Good morning, Rob. My favorite drum maker. Rob, are you gonna have another? Let's see, what are you up to? Part 5, I think, on the drums. I think that would be the next one. Are you gonna have another video coming out this weekend on those? Let's see if I'm missing anything. No, I guess not. I guess when I froze up, that put a hold on the comments there. Okay, Jim Senecola said, well, Larry's asking how you get wood to melt. And Jim says, easy. It's a filament from FlashForge. Okay, so you got to use a little bigger nozzle, a 0.6. Charles says he's late again. That's all right. You can come in here any old time. Yeah, Ryan says clamping all the way. Yeah, I don't blame you. I would too. Sean says he's making some crafty goodies for a friend's made in Iowa store. Okay. I saw a bunch of the little magnet things, the little Halloween magnet stuff you'd laser. Those look pretty good. I like those. And we're back. Don't know what in the world's going on with that, because it's gotta be a StreamYard thing, because I have YouTube open over here and it's not losing anything. I mean, I'm freezing up on the YouTube thing, but that's just like I was, like you guys were watching. So I don't know what's going on, but I guess we'll go ahead and close this one out. So we can get out here and get the weekend started, because I don't know what's going on. Anyway, as I was about to say, Rob says part 5 rims need to do some video editing. Still, I have the day off, so I should be able to finish it up today. Okay. We'll look for that tomorrow morning then. Yeah, I think it's something with StreamYard. I don't know what the deal is. Yeah, he says the steam on the coffee cup was still moving. Well, even when I was froze up, I could change, like I removed myself from the studio like this, and all of that was happening. So it's only like the video signal from my camera was messed up or something. But so I'm thinking it was just a StreamYard thing, but who knows? I don't know when they do. A lot of places they do their maintenance or whatever, and saying while they're doing that, stuff may not work great. So I don't know when they do any of that, but anyway, we'll just go ahead and get out of here then, since this thing is messing up, and let everybody get started on their weekend. And hopefully y'all will come join me tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern, for the Hobby CNC with Dave show, and you'll get to see who I got for a guest tomorrow. Like I said, I'll be posting creating the stream and posting the thumbnail a little bit later. So anyway, all right, so we'll get out of here. Some of y'all, and you know who you are, you still got to hit thumbs up on the way out here. Anyway, we'll get this weekend going, and let me get up here to the right spot. There we go. Anyway, y'all have a good one, and we'll see y'all tomorrow night.